The present moment is always there. It's only me who leaves it. This title was inspired by the author of The Inner Game of Tennis. I'm using this book and appreciating it so much, not only um, for how it can help me really uh, play pickleball differently, but more importantly, how it completely applies to my life and the practice. With that title, it is always the present moment is always there, and it's only me who leaves it. The author talks about this state that when you are fully conscious and you're in flow, in this case on the tennis court, you're just, you're moving around the court, you're hitting the ball, you are not, there's no commentary from your ego or self one that is talking about what kind of ball you just hit. It's not saying, oh, that was a top spin you just hit, or you just hit slice, or that was a great return to the corner to their backhand. It's not saying any of that. There's nothing you are hearing that your ego is saying. The only thing that's happening is that you're just playing the game. You are letting it happen. And that is such a beautiful state. And, the author goes on to say that in addition to, not having self one, the ego, do more than one job. In this case, it's either listening to the sound of how the ball comes off the racket or just watching the ball. If you don't give it that kind of narrow focus, it will again comment on every shot, the quality of the shot. It will judge you. It will offer all these instructions and criticism. And the moment that it does that, you're completely out of, you know, the flow state. Self two is being, chastised or inflated. The ego gets inflated when self one is allowed to do anything other than that one thing. And I think of that being completely true for me. The moment that I started to talk about any kind of credit that I should receive for something or how something was unfair, I completely am no longer in harmony with how life is unfolding. And I immediately experience some level of suffering. And in that state, it's hard for me to get back to the flow state where I am just moving with life and just allowing it to happen, to unfold. And self one, my ego, cannot take me to that state. It can only take me out of it. And that's part of the title. The present moment is always there. It's only me who leaves it. And I am really, really clear about how true that is. When I am in the moment experiencing gratitude, uh, I may use the practice of gratitude as a pointer, like give my mind one thing to focus on, which is what am I grateful for in that moment, and that brings me right back there. Or if I'm letting go of something or accepting something, it brings me right back there. But when it goes beyond that narrow focus, everything just kind of falls off, and I am somewhere. Uh, a long way from the present moment. I'm either ruminating about the past or I'm fretting about the future. One of the two, but I'm out of that state. So I encourage you to really consider this idea that the only moment that we have is the present moment. There is no past, there is no future, there's this moment. If you think about the past, you're thinking about it in this moment. If you are foreshadowing in the future, the foreshadowing is happening in this moment. And but you can get lost and be back somewhere else or forward somewhere else if you are not mindful, if you don't stay rooted. And if you can stay rooted, you will find that you are much more effective with engaging with life, having better experiences, and handling whatever shows up. So just really work on uh, just being there and staying there. And if you're not in the present moment, it wasn't life that did it. It wasn't other people that took you out of it. It was that you left the moment because the present moment is always there.